Hello again, this is Nick from Quit With Nick, helping you become a happier, healthier, wealthier non-smoker permanently. So, this is a series of videos and this is step number 5, video 5 in a process that has some things that can help you regardless of what method you choose. Now, in the last video, I spoke about the assessment process between you and hypnotherapist and how and why that's important. And now, assuming you've done that phone assessment, they've got to know you a little bit, asked you some relevant questions that will determine whether you'll be successful or not. Now their process. Now, preparation is absolutely crucial. Just be mindful of a hypnotherapist who does not have any kind of preparation process. This tends to be the cheaper hypnosis processes to quit smoking. Mind you, not always. I have come across a few that are much more expensive than what I do, and there's still no preparation process. But just be mindful. Knowledge is power, and I'm giving you these videos because I want to empower you with the knowledge, the understanding of what to know about a hypnotherapy process and how to pick the right person. So, I'm sure you would agree that unless you have the right mindset and you're prepared mentally, nothing's going to work for you, whether it's patch, pill, gum, hypnosis, whatever. So again, be careful of a hypnotherapist that when you ask, so what do I do beforehand? Like, what's the prep process? And they say, we make a booking now and you just show up. You don't have to do anything before the session. Just show up on this day at this time. Not saying that that can't work, not saying that it couldn't be helpful, but I don't know about you, but if I'm looking to make achieve a life-changing goal and I'm looking to spend a decent amount of money with someone, I want to have a process I believe is going to make a difference. And my process is a thorough preparation process. So just, if you're going to do hypnotherapy, find someone that actually does have a prep. That prep might be an actual coming in to see them before the actual hypnosis is done. It could be that. It doesn't need to be though. A preparation process can be simply reading something, listening to something, having some material to go over so you are prepared, knowledgeable, you understand and you know what to expect and how and why the process is going to work. This happens to be my process where I send people some information which can either be read or listened to in 2 different formats, because I want to make sure that when a client comes to see me, we can hit the ground running, there are no surprises, and you know exactly what's going to happen, what to expect, how and why the hypnosis works. I actually love educating my clients on a bit of the science behind what it is we're going to do. A lot of hypnotherapists can't really be bothered in doing that. It's like, they don't need to know that. They come in, they walk out, done and dusted. It's just the personal thing. I like to inform my clients because a lot of people I see are very interested in how and why the hypnotherapy works. And I like to inform them. That way then they can go out and actually dispel the myths and misconceptions their friends and family might have about hypnotherapy. And it elevates the entire industry of hypnotherapy. And that's what I really care about as well. Not just about, getting a great result for the client, but I want the whole industry of hypnotherapy to have better credibility, and people who are using it who get good results helps all hypnotherapists everywhere. So I care about that kind of thing, So preparation is crucial because what it essentially does, and this is huge for hypnotherapy to really give you the great result, it takes away any resistance. If a client has any kind of resistance while they're sitting in a chair or lying on a table involved in the hypnotherapy process, that is going to be a barrier to feeling different, feeling calm, confident and in control when you walk out. Resistance needs to be ideally gone or very, very minimal. And resistance can be as simple as sitting there asking yourself, is this working? The only reason you would ask that to yourself is because the therapist hasn't taken the time to prepare you properly. Doesn't it make sense? If a therapist has prepared you really well by telling you exactly what's going to happen, how and why it's going to happen, what to expect, that you're not going to fall asleep, that you're going to be aware, that it's going to feel like you're just relaxed in a chair listening to someone talk to you. You're not going to feel hypnotized. If you've been told all of this, you're not going to sit in a chair asking yourself, is this working? Because you will know that what you're experiencing was exactly what you were told to expect. You know, this might seem like a small thing, but it's actually a huge thing. Huge thing. I wish I've had, if I had $1 for every client who's told me they've tried hypnotherapy and they say, oh, it didn't work. I was sitting there and I was like, what's going on? What's this all about? So many people that hypnosis hasn't worked for is simply because the therapist didn't prepare them properly, couldn't be bothered, or they weren't competent. They were not competent enough to know what to share with the client. They just didn't know how to prepare them. They didn't know what to say. They didn't have that level of depth and insight to share with the client. So then when they're sitting in the process, they totally can go with the flow because they've been totally fully well prepared, or they just didn't want to spend the time, rush in, rush out, quit in 60 minutes, 60 minutes in and out, and that's it, done. Next, who's next, like a revolving door, so just be mindful of this kind of thing. Preparation is absolutely crucial. So in the next video, the actual session, comprehensiveness in the session. So this is step number 6, video 6, the actual session itself, what happens there. Another important step in the journey of quitting. This is Nick again from Quit with Nick. Feel free to share or tag anyone that might be on the journey that might benefit from some of this information. I'll see you on video number 6. Take care.